Well, hello and welcome back to this wonderful game again. Let's actually hope we have a good run this time. We are playing on the European version. The difference being that the jump height, speed, and later on some other speed changes are occurring. We don't know why. It just happens that the European version of this game is faster. We're playing as a Rodney Copperbottom who wants to become an inventor. Well, who during the movie is an inventor. He is developing his skills and he wants to go to Robot City to meet his hero, Big World. But in order to do that, we have to fix our Wonderbots, and that is why we are collecting these blueprints. Each level will contain us having to collect blueprints to create an invention to then later on use at the end of the level and in future levels. If we were playing the game casually, that is, we are basically gonna skip a lot of it. And I really mean a lot. Just not in this level. It's actually a very nice show-off on how the game casually plays out. Even in the speedrun, this level is mostly played casually with a very optimized path to follow. Once we go to the next level, that's where the fun really begins. So we collected all the blueprints and now we changed parts and we grew up. It's basically like a little reference also to the movie. Robots, when they get older, they change parts. Now, why don't they just get their adult parts immediately? I have no idea. The whole plot is about being out mode and having to get new parts, even though you can just easily repair the broken parts. But yeah, that's not how it how they want it to be. It's sad that the game actually skips quite a lot when it comes to the movie. The cutscenes at the end of each level, well, at the beginning of every level, are just movie clips explaining what the story is, but like in one sentence or like a few sentences. It's kind of sad. We actually managed to talk a little bit to the developers, and they said that developing this game was not the most fun project. But it is fun for us, being a small community of robot speedrunners. A game that people actually barely know even existed, even though the movie did quite well. And there we go, 10 gold scrap. Now we can get ourselves a train ticket. Oop, missed that one. You can jump onto that fan to skip the stairs, but sadly we failed that. Now it's just running forwards to the train station. It's a very short level. Well, it's not too short when you compare it to others, but it's a fun way of, warming up and getting ready for the real deal, which is coming up right now. And there we go. Okay. Was pretty good. We lost a couple of seconds because we ran through that one blueprint and at the end the stairs, but that's fine. Here, the end trigger is at the opposite side of where we started. There are two platforms. We started at one, and in front of us was the end platform with the end trigger. We have to go through this whole level to build basically a remote to control our Wonderbot, so we can fix a bridge. That bridge is the only thing that is not letting us go to the end trigger. It's why we were having a bounty called Bridge Skip, and it was found by doing this. The Rodney Christ. So what happens is, I positioned myself very close to a death trigger. Death trigger in this case being the toxic water, the green water that you saw. I need to concentrate a little bit. There we go. What happens is, if you use your wrench, Rodney is doing like a triple type of animation. As you can see, like he swings 3 times before starting again. I need to concentrate because I need to align. His first and second swing, they don't take into account, well, his entire combo animation doesn't take into account when he dies. So when Rodney touches a death plane being like water, not a death plane when you fall, the game doesn't kill Rodney. It puts Rodney invisible, not movable. And here I need to concentrate because I need to do a turn. And the camera also gets stuck, so it gives the illusion of Rodney being dead. But again, he's just invisible and not being able to move. However, doing that animation, if you fall inside of the death plane while doing your first swing, it lets you continue the other swings. So you fall into the death plane, you swing, and because we were on a sloped edge, we could glide upwards. And the moment Rodney is above the death plane, it renders us visible again, and Rodney starts floating because his gravity is disabled. And that lets us do this whole sequence of events and letting us basically walk on water and walk on the air. And that's why people call it the Rodney Christ. Yeah, like if I would try to move during this Rodney Christ state, or even try to jump, I would not be, like I would fall. I would cancel the glitch. I can also only move or use any directional keys while in between the first and second animation. If I would move at the end of the sequence, I would die. I mean, I would lose the glitch once again. And that's level 2. Here we are at the city, finally. We're getting somewhere. We're getting closer to Big Wheels Industries. So here the game wants us to collect again 10 gold scrap. We can collect 5. And we'll have another 5 gold scrap if we help that Big Wheels Industries robot repair a clock. The big clock at the... That's basically the centerpiece of this whole area. Yes, this game is a collectathon. It's a very fun collectathon though. If you're like as a child, I loved playing this. Of course now this whole game is quite dated. But the speedrun remains fun. I wouldn't play the game casually though. Not anymore. And there we go. Before the loading screen fades, it gives you control over Rodney. Like the moment those wheels stop for like a frame, that's where the game gives you control again, even though it still has to fade out. Gotta watch my health. So you have to collect 16 blueprints. A few of them, I think 5 or so, are done doing tasks for other robots. So one of them is racing against Piper, one of the girls in the Rusty's gang. The tasks are racing, collecting packages twice, shooting mailboxes, and yeah, that's it. So 4 tasks. The other blueprints are scattered around in the little town, which the game wants us to believe is the city. The music in this game is amazing. Especially in the movie. In the movie it is wonderful to listen to. I always listen to it when I'm on a plane. Just putting on the robots, movie OST, and ready for liftoff. There we go, we can double her. Bam. This is only possible on the European PC version. GameCube, PS2, the American PC version. The ball that Rodney is in doesn't move as fast. I was racing against the admin of the Discord robots community server, and it was always at that point where I was winning against him. And then we saw, oh wait, European version is the fastest. Whoops. We came a long way. This game has come a long way. Even though we have a very small community, we're less than 100 people in the Discord, it came a long way of optimization, of glitches. You're gonna have some nice exploits in the next level and also in out mode zone. But yeah, this came a long way and it still has a long way to go. We made a hack tool that makes us fly, it gives us a lot of info over the game about the game as well. Then people in another Discord are now making tools for the engine this game was built in. This engine, Spyro, Year of the Dragonfly or something was made in this engine. G-Force. Batman Begins, I think, as well. Robots, obviously.
Oh no. Oh no.
Calm down, dude. I am gonna collect your packages. Many runners have their own route of collecting these packages and also the blueprints. I'm actually one of the few who still does the original routes.
Oh, thank you.
It's 2 seconds slower, but, you know, old habits die hard, as they say. I think that's how they say it. So here we have our 15 blueprints, as well as our final task. This is Lug. He's the friendly fellow of the gang. He lost his packages as well on the highway. What are they even doing here? And how are you storing them in this bowl? I need to concentrate for a little bit. Ah, missed it. That boost, the ball control is sometimes very slippery and it's easy to miss.
Hey, thanks, little guy.
Alright, we're gonna go to Jack Hammer. He is the guy that we're gonna return to quite a lot in many levels. He is basically the main source of spare parts and giving Rodney inventions. Even though Rodney is the inventor, he only invented Wonderbot. There's actually, if you spam enter fast enough, you can actually skip all of the dialogue of Jackhammer. But yeah, seems we aren't fast enough. I only got that like 5 times, like a handful of times I got that skip working. So here we finally are in front. Well, we're basically infiltrating Big Will's Industries. It's called Big Will's Factory, which is strange. It's called Big Will's Industries in the movie. Here we're gonna do a very precise jump. There we go. We basically skipped half of this level now. By jumping on top of that zip line and then inside of the elevator. We skipped half of it. Now the game all of a sudden runs in 60 FPS. Yes, this game loves to just go from 30 to 60 at some points. That elevator skip is only possible on all PC versions and on PS2 Japanese, I think. Not on GameCube, sadly enough. It seems that the PS2 has an advantage when running this game. Okay, now I need a moment. Yeah, no, I jumped too early. With a very precise edge jump, just the moment you're gonna walk off, you can do an extended double jump. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try. We're gonna have a very good boss fight after this section. Come on. There we go, 3rd time's a charm. It's fine. So here you just have to shoot 8 heads. Oh, he does the spinny one. There we go. This is gonna get very chaotic very quickly. There we go. Got some health. Okay, we still got him. And there we go. Yeah, we lost a couple of seconds. It is still in the green zone. That's perfectly fine. Could have gotten a very good split though. So this is the skip that was last found. It's the newest skip, but also one of the hardest. We call it FLE. First I'm gonna explain you the whole gimmick of this level. You have to go around the whole level to get to the area across the area where you started. So where you started, like, you could literally see the head that you have to collect. But you can't access it. You have to go around, you know, it takes like 10 minutes this whole level to complete. You have to collect blueprints, it's a bunch of stuff. But we're gonna skip all of that. The trick will basically explain itself. But I will need quite some concentration to pull it off. We are almost there. Just getting up here. And here we go. There we go. Alright, so as you could see, we jumped on top of some collision. We jumped out of bounds with a very precise jump. And we jumped into the final area, collecting the heads. My heart is going so fast. Like I feel my whole body through my chest. I feel my whole heart beating through my chest. I'm sorry. Oh god. Luckily we are having a very relaxing level right now. City Raceways. It's basically... I don't know what the developers were thinking. This is just a raceway without that boost. Collecting 16 blueprints. That's it. And what invention deserves such a tremendous, amazing level? Okay, no, I'm collecting the health. Well, it's something we will use once. Once. In the chop shop, which is the final level before the final boss. I have no words for it. I don't know if I should be shocked, surprised, or sad that we have to do this level. So we lost some time, but I rather want to play it safe. It's not worth taking a huge risk here. There we go. Oh, we lost like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it's fine. Old sewers. The bane of every robot speedrunner's existence. I'm sorry if I don't talk a lot during this level. It's just a level that requires a lot of concentration. This ball is controlled by physics, and yeah, I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate. There is a 300 euro bounty for skipping this level, by the way. So if anyone wants to take his shots, go ahead. So we jumped, and I touched, while in the air, I touched the checkpoint. Whoa, my camera. What's wrong with the camera? That way, when we died, we skipped the elevator because we respawned on top of the upper level. Okay, that's too. Oh no. Oh no, we have to. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I was gonna say we can skip these, but we can't. We have to collect 50 spare parts. There are 52 in the level, so we can skip 2 of them. The route, once again, is very precise. It doesn't allow us to have a lot of like leeway and such. Come on. Oh my god, this is not good. Oh. Oh my god. You have to be extremely precise with some parts, it's crazy. Well, I don't know which cycle we're gonna get. I'm gonna collect all 4 of them. I'm just gonna see. Oh god. Yeah, we can collect all 4 of them. There we go. Whew. I'm sweating. So that was the first part done. There are basically 3 areas. The second shortest one that we have just done, just completed. And now we're just gonna go to the shortest section of the level. But it's also quite a tricky one. This is the only level where you are free to control Rodney inside of his pod this freely. Well, you're still restricted by the rails, but it's more free than you are when you're just racing or on the highway, I guess. Okay, now you have to be quick. Yeah. We were actually too fast this time, because now we have to wait. Okay, I hope I have a good cycle on the next elevator. Yeah, we could have collected that one as well. So that is one that we won't collect, meaning my route will change a little bit in the next area. Oh. Okay, here we go. That center door that is red on screen right now, that is the final door that only turns green if you collected all 50 parts. And behind that is the end trigger that is always loaded. So once again, the game puts us in a position where we can barely touch the end trigger at the start of the level, yet like we're not quite there yet. So once again, $300 if you can skip this level. I would even raise it to 500. It may look all trivial what I'm doing, but believe it, this is one of the levels that prevents new runners from being more competitive on the leaderboards. But I won't blame them. I mean, this is it's a level, right? It's not easy. It's really only fun once you get a good hang of it. I mean, maybe although these jumps look very trivial, but they're not. Okay. So now I have to collect this one, because I didn't collect the other part in the fire pit of hell. To concentrate. Nope. Okay, don't take the risk. Don't take the risk. Damn it. Okay. Now the cycle is different, so I need to concentrate again. Ah, damn. Oh, didn't need to collect this part. Well, it's alright. Okay, chill. There's one part in this upper area, but here's also one last part in the hub right here. Just faster in this case. Yeah, buddy. I'm happy to finally leave this place. I'll show off all the tricks we have currently in the whole run. Oh, we got the skip. Oh my god, look at that. Amazing. We got the dialogue skip for once. This is another boss fight. He shoots green goo at us. And every time he gets hit, he goes back and refills his cannons. Oh, there we go. And after every 2 hits, we have this cutscene of him losing parts of his leg and shoulders. Alright, so we still got him. But yeah, we'll try to show up every single trick we have. Except in the chop shop, which I'm sorry to say, but I will not risk doing Rodney Christ in that level. It's way too risky. The setup is very difficult and it only saves a handful of seconds anyway. There we go. We're getting very lucky? Question mark? Okay, we still got him. I was a little bit panicking right there, but we're good. Okay, we're gonna wait. And 2 more hits. We can do this. Ah, damn it. Oh, damn, I don't know the sequence. Oh, okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that.
Oh, there we go. We got the lucky shot. We got the money shot at the end. Very nice.
While you're here, can I help you with anything?
Ah, we didn't get the dialogue skip this time. And that's the end of that level. So now we are going to Big Wilt's mansion. So we met up with Cappy. She showed us where Big Wilt lives, and we are now going to convince Big Wilt to come back and help the outmodes. This whole level is around like getting the codes to raise these platforms and go to Big Wilt's little hideout. But the code isn't random, so if you know the code, you can easily just complete the whole level. There we go.
Big Will, you gotta...
And that's Big Wilt's mansion for you. This music kicks ass. Like, it's so great. As a kid, I just booted up this level just for the music. It felt very epic, you know? Doing all of this stuff, like... In the movie, you are actually trying to repair Big Wilt while he's like gliding down and stuff. And before you enter the chop shop. But here we are in control of Big Wilt. Like, it's so amazing. As a child, loving the movie and then having to play this level, this little segment, even though it doesn't take long, it's still amazing. But it does show its age. Ah, such a great soundtrack. I didn't say anything there because I wanted you to fully take in the feeling that they put into this music. This level runs at 30 FPS, capped for a good reason. If you turn this to 60, it yeah, all of a sudden Big World goes twice as fast and it's almost uncontrollable. There we go. So now we have the third section of the level where we just are more free, we are more relaxed. You know, some pipes are moving, some obstacles are gonna drop. But we're having none of that. Just gonna get a small detour to the end. Okay, I will have to be extremely careful now. Okay, as long as we have 2 health, that's fine. And there we go. Don't mind my splits though. I know it says all gold, like almost all gold, but don't mind it. Just gonna get my gun out just to be sure. We're trying to catch a cycle right now. We're gonna try to catch an early elevator. I will show you in a few seconds what that is all about. So we just have to get as quickly as we can to the top, to that button in front of us. And we'll jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I think I went too quick. Yes, I went a little bit too quick. We're trying to catch this elevator with this one. So we'll jump on here. And then instead of going all around, we will just jump towards it. Well, I hope we can. We did it quite fast. Yes, here we go. Oh, there we go. It's difficult to grab on. Now look, this is the only time we're using that one invention we got from City Raceways. Okay, here we're gonna do another checkpoint skip. If you ground pound the moment you get inside of the lava, for some reason, like now I did it too early. For some reason the animation just makes the fading go quicker. I'm really trying to get this checkpoint. Oh, come on, one more try. The music should change. There we go. Got it. Okay, here we're gonna trigger the cutscene, walk back so the fans reset. And now we can have an early fan. There we go. It's a very small optimization, but no, it actually saves like 5 seconds or so. So the whole premise now is collecting 10 gold scrap. We can, with an extremely precise and difficult Rodney Christ, get out of bounds and trigger the end trigger. However, it only saves a handful of seconds. Again, it's... when you have a good run, you wanna not screw it. I would maybe try it in a marathon. I would even try it in a race against someone, but very tricky stunt to pull off. So we collect 2 gold scrap. And the remaining 6 in this level we'll collect now. So here we have another checkpoint. I'm gonna do this tricky stunt. Okay, back up. Yes, you can collect 1 gold scrap through the ground It's quite precise as well. Alright, we got that skip. Believe me, all these jumps are very precise. Here I'm gonna do the safety strats. And there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, this game is quite solid. Like, Rodney feels very solid to control. The jump isn't floaty. He feels very grounded. And the game itself, it has very little bugs that we have found, to be honest. By the way, this is the only time we control Wonderbots. Well, with the skip in this level, you don't control him at all. But look, now I even showed you off what the controls of Wonderbots look like. And believe me, doing it is not the most fun. There we go, 10 gold scrap. Oh, the camera. There we go. Now the only thing we have to do is not fall from the fence. You might think that's easy enough, but wait, just wait. We have to get up by using these wind turbines and then getting on these fan blades. Doing it a couple of times will eventually put us in front of the gatekeeper. Basically the guy who doesn't let us through to the end unless we pay him some gold. We are basically bribing our way to the final boss. We have to earn the final boss. We have to pay real gold scrap in order to meet Ratchet. Can you believe the guy? Oh, oh my god, the safe, wow, the safe, oof, I almost got a heart attack, my goodness. Sure, we are losing some seconds. How are we losing so much time? This is actually very surprising. I don't know. We didn't die, did we? No. Anyway, this is the final boss. We're gonna be having infinite scrap. We can shoot very rapidly and we're just gonna destroy some robots. Until these eyes open and we shoot these big guys in the eye. The faster you kill the robots, the faster they open their eyes. Come on. Yes. We don't want to get hit in this stage, as I was saying. Thank you for the health. Very much appreciated. These dogs, man. You have a lot of these skater dudes. Very unfortunate RNG. Oh. Oh. And there we go, they spawns Ratchets. Okay, so we shot him and got the health. Oh, there we go, he only jumped once. We're starting off strong. Okay, only 2 jumps. Yes, you notice that the first person controls are very sensitive. Imagine how that plays out on a console. Of course. And time. There we go. That's the speedrun of robots. A 43:39. We could have gotten sub 43. I don't know what happened in the chop shop. I mean, sure, we did take it quite safe, but have to rewatch it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and farewell.